The Matrix is a system, Neo. That system is our enemy. But when you're inside, you look around, what do you see? Businessmen, teachers, lawyers, carpenters. The very minds of the people we are trying to save. But until we do, these people are still a part of that system, and that makes them our enemy.
What it do, it's your boy Maki and Kane, episode number 94. You know what time it is, man. Kane, what you got to say?
You already know what time it is. We're back here to serve some more game on the ground from the ground. He's got the pound ready for the next round, man.
All right, so first we're going to start off with a quick reaction to a Nubreed video. And I just want to say fair use, fair use. We've transformed the audio, so you cannot do anything to us. You can't fuck with us, nigga. So with that being said, let's react to this game.
It's your brother Nubreed coming through with another live stream. We got to talk about why it's time to start to distance ourselves from a lot of people. Don't get comfortable around them, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get comfortable at all. You cannot trust them. It is nothing like being in a company of people who believe their own damn lies. That's a very dangerous setting to be in. When you really put things into perspective, that's dangerous. A lot of your closest friends, your family members, your colleagues, your associates, they actually believe their own lies. Those type of people will contaminate you. They will contaminate the fiber of your being. They will pollute your judgment. They will stop you from rising to the occasion. They will stop you from moving forward in life. They're toxic. Let's get all the sympathetic reasoning out of there. Let's throw all that out the window. It's time for God's people to actually rise. It's time to let all the love bombing go. When people start telling you they love you and they just use that word so very loosely, a lot of the times that'll be the first one to do you in dirty. It'll be that Judas to stab you in the back. The one that say they love you. They use that word as a weapon of mass destruction. Trust ain't no trust. There's a reason why the chosen ones keep people at a distance. It's because we have a greater understanding. We know that other chosen ones are far and few in between. It's not that likely that you're going to come across genuine people who are trying to serve the Creator in sincerity. Yes, we have a spiritual family, but we are spread abroad. And when we do come in contact with each other, it works because we support each other's interests. It works seamlessly. But for most individuals, the mass public, you cannot trust. You must distance yourself from them. They are looking for a weakness in you. They are constantly looking for a weakness. And they're ready to attack at any given moment. They don't want to see you succeed in life. They are preying on your downfall constantly, without warrant or merit. They have no reason to hate you, but they do. They are spiritually intimidated by you. They feel like when you rise, that's their downfall because they operate with Satan. Satan knows that he has but a short amount of time. So when they see God's people rising, they get very nervous. They know that the sand in the hourglass is dropping for them. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people that we're very sympathetic towards, they're lowlifes. They're lowlifes. Now, when I call somebody a lowlife, I'm not talking about their financial position in life. I'm not talking about what they make in a year. I'm not talking about their income, because you got some quote unquote high value people out here who are low lives, meaning the frequency they operate in is very low level. And believe it or not, you can be practically homeless, poor. And those people who are highly revered and quote unquote successful will basically look down at you, but at the same time be jealous of you. Wow. How could you look down on an individual, but at the same time be jealous of them? Because they have high lives. They have a different spirit, a different soul. And they envy that. Ladies and gentlemen, they envy your souls. They envy your spirit, regardless of where they're at in life. They can't help but to be crabs. They can't help but to look at what the next person got going on. They cannot focus on themselves. Somebody says salute and shalom, Nubreed. Yeah, seriously though, that's real talk. It's time to distance yourself from a lot of people.
What's your words on that, Kane?
You ain't even lying, bro. There's a lot of people who are snakes. They are wolves in sheep's clothing that try to get in your circle and earn your trust and your respect and try to get you to let your guard down, only to turn around and do some fuck shit. You know, I've had people in the past who say they're this, that, and the third, that they're down, they're this and that, whatever. And then next thing you know, they turn around and they leave when shit gets hard. They do some fuck shit. Or they turn their back on you and they go fuck with the enemy. There's a lot of people out there like that. He's not even lying. That's why you can't be getting comfortable around the people that you can't be letting your guard down like that. Especially if you're moving around in different environments. There's a whole lot of people out there who have seen you, who can feel your energy, who know who you are, who know what you're about, and they're jealous of what you have, and they're jealous about what you do, and they want it. And if they can't have it, then they don't want you to have it either. So they're going to do whatever they need to feel like they need to do to get you to get rid of it. And if that's whether that be removing you from the earth, or robbing you, or whatever the case may be that they feel like they need to do to take it away from you because they're jealous, they're going to do it. That's just how it is. There's a lot of jealous spirits out there.
Yep. And a lot of people linger. That's why you got to understand, man. You got to cut them off. Let them stay in the crowd because you let them on the court. If you let them on the court with you, they might fuck around and compromise your ability to get a victory. But with that being said, now we're going to pivot on to the situation with Jonah Hill, man. So they are now trying to allegedly say that Jonah Hill forcibly kissed I think it was a 16 or a 15-year-old on the show that he was on back in the day. Now, this stuff is all, what's the word I'm looking for? Coincidentally coming out after his ex-girlfriend recently exposed him for quote-unquote being toxic. So this is what the text reads. So every guy that sees this can respect this. If you're getting with a girl, no matter what she did before, if you're going to get with her, you all have boundaries. And it's best to put those boundaries on the table at the beginning. That way you don't have problems in the middle leading to the end. So Jonah told the girl, plain and simple, if you need surfing with men, boundaryless and appropriate friendships with men, to model, to post pictures of yourself in a bathing suit, to post sexual pictures, friendships with women who are in unstable places and from your wild recent past, beyond getting a lunch or coffee or something respectful. I am not the right partner for you. If these things bring you to a place of happiness, I support it and there will be no hard feelings. These are my boundaries for romantic partnership. My boundaries with you based on the ways these actions have hurt our trust. And then the girl, she exposed these text messages. Not only did she leak it, she said, see the misuse of the term boundaries? So she posted several, and this is just one of many. And now all of a sudden, some random fucking girl's coming out saying that he forcibly tried to kiss her whenever she was 15 or 16. Did this happen? I don't know yet. It hasn't been proven in court. But one thing that pisses me off with these media outlets is they post whatever the fuck anyone says, like without any actual concrete evidence or any type of ruling from a court. They will literally fucking use anything for clickbait. You got stupid bitch, fat ass, dumb as live news reporting about this shit. And all I'm saying to myself is, man, a lot of these guys that do this whole shit, they don't think about it if they was in that position. They wouldn't want nobody speaking on them without actual proof, bro. So this shit is just lame as fuck, and it just seems too fucking convenient, especially realizing the fact that he stood his ground as a man and it got exposed to the internet. So now it seems like they're trying to defame him because of, I guess you could say, his principles. What do you think about that, Kate? Fucking Jonah Hill,
bro. I guess it's unpopular now to have boundaries in a relationship because then you're controlling, you're toxic, you're abusive, you're this, that, and third. You can't make this shit up, bro. You got people like fucking No Jumper, Dom, fucking Hollywood News, all that other bullshit. They stood around and they report this shit without even looking into it, seeing if it's real or not, seeing if it really happened. A lot of them, they just say, "Oh, this is clicks. This is a hit, man. This is gonna go viral," and they post that shit. Imagine they didn't even do some fuck shit. The people who are reporting this shit, imagine they didn't do no fuck shit, but because a female don't like him, they said, "Man, he did this, he did that." The next thing you know, Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, BBC, all these fucking news outlets are posting the fact that they did this, that, and the third when they didn't even do it. They would be wanting to they probably want to kill themselves with how much hatred they be getting, how much backlash they be getting for something they didn't even do. So it's like they don't put themselves in the shoes of other people before they report that shit. They don't even ask, do y'all think this is real? They just say, yeah, this is what Jonah Hill did. Can't make this shit up, bro. And people sit around and a lot of people, they accuse others like this for either validation, likes, clicks, and views, or just pure boredom, or out of pure hatred because they plot and plan on people's downfalls like a hoe.
It's purely an attack on masculinity, and it's just lame as fuck. And it sucks, you know what I'm saying? But, man, all we can do is expose this bullshit, speak on this bullshit, and keep it real about this bullshit. So with that being said, you got anything that you want to bring to the talking table today?
Yeah. No, I got a couple of things I want to talk about. One of them, number one being grown men crying about the things that other grown men do. I got a little article. I'm gonna read a little bit of it to y'all. I'm gonna read the whole thing just so you can get a little bit of an understanding about it. But Jack White calls out "quote unquote" disgusting Joe Rogan, Guy Fieri, Mark Wahlberg, and Mel Gibson over taking pictures with fucking Donald Trump, bro, at the UFC event. He said. He said anybody who normalizes or treats this disgusting fascist, racist, con man, disgusting piece of shit Trump with any level of respect is also disgusting in my book. And the fact that the thing I'm trying to point out about this is a grown ass man that has nothing to do with what's going on with what these other four men are doing. And he's sitting around crying about the fact that four men took pictures with somebody they support. I mean, you can't make this shit up, bro. That's the most bitch-made feminine bullshit I've ever heard in my life. A grown man literally crying because another grown man is taking pictures with somebody. Do you understand how fucking gay that makes you sound, bro? Like, it sounds like you're jealous that he's getting the attention from them four and you're not. Like, come on, come on, bro. You can't make this shit up. What do you think about that shit? Grown-ass man crying about another grown man.
Well, no, they're exactly what I call bitch-made ass niggas that sit around and worry about what other people are doing, who they're taking pictures with, what business they're doing, who they're talking to, what they're talking about. It's bitch-ass agents, and all you can say is, man, you ain't nothing but a stupid-ass agent. You see, just like the scene that was in The Matrix with the lady in the red dress, you have to understand there's a lot of niggas in a red dress right now waiting to be fucking plucked, and suck, because they're fucking weird. So with that being said, you just got to stiff arm them. People are always going to have opinions about what you do and who you are and who you know and what you said and what you did, but you have to use it like toilet paper. Wipe your ass with it and flush it down the fucking drain.
Yep, that's facts, man. It just blows my mind. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is there was a middle school principal who decided to try to meet up with a student, an underage student at that, at a secret meeting location for adulterated things on Snapchat and try to use a Grimace shake and some damn McDonald's nuggets. And he got caught. And he bonded out, and then he got caught again because they found some more bullshit on his phone. Uh, and this is why I say, man, there's a whole lot of fuck shit going on within the school systems that people don't be paying attention to. I mean, this was a fucking principal, bro. Not just a teacher, but a principal. Can you imagine how many kids could have been sent to his fucking office and could have been touched in the worst way possible? Could have been fucked with in the worst way possible. I mean, come on now. I don't know if they got cameras in those offices or what, but I mean, if they don't, that's scary, bro. That's scary. The amount of kids that he could have been, no, bro. See, this is why I say we got to start getting involved in our schools more, and we have to start actually doing something about cleaning out our schools and installing real teachers and real principals, not these fake ass agents who sit around and claim to be this, that, and the third, but are really just a fucking predator disguised as an angel.
Nah, for real, that's exactly what it is, man. And this shit's preposterous. It's crazy that you got people in positions of power. Literally, their occupation is to, I guess you could say, because principals, what do? They basically handle curriculum. They suspend people. They have an authoritative position over kids, and they're using their authority for things like this. It's just absolutely disgusting. And the fact, that he went way out of his way to do something like that, like, dude, you really see the gall that a lot of these dudes have, thinking that they can actually get away with this shit is absolutely insane. And it's vile. And honestly, he shouldn't have been able to bond out once they pulled up on his ass at a location, period. Homie, they pulled up on you. No. He shouldn't have bonded out. But guess what? Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me. Yeah, they put his ass back. Let's get to that. Yeah, that's what was supposed to happen, man. Can't make this shit up, man. The attack on the children is real.
That's a fact, bro. I don't know which one's worse, the attack on masculinity or the attack on children, bro. They're both terrible, dude, but leave the damn children alone and let them be kids, bro. They ain't never did nothing to nobody. And y'all gotta sit around and say, oh, man, I need your kid to accept the way that I like taking dick. You can't make this shit up, bro.
Yep, and with that being said, I don't have anything else that I'm going to talk about. So with that being said, man, we'll catch y'all later. I might go TikTok live. Usually I typically don't on this day. We'll see. Maybe you motherfuckers will get a show. maybe you won't, man. Yeah, nah, man. So don't miss us too much, bitch. We gonna keep on winning, and y'all gonna keep on being mad. But to the ones that's doing what they're supposed to do, keep up the good work. So with that being said, what you gotta say?
You already know what it is, man. Make sure y'all share with your friends, your families, memories, aunties, grannies, and everybody else that y'all know, man. Quit crying like a little bitch about what another grown man does. And make sure that your kids ain't getting fondled by fucking principals and teachers and substitute teachers and everybody else in the schools, because that's what really be going on.
Il était brun, le teint basané, le regard timide, les mains tout abîmées. Il taillait la pierre, fils d'ouvrier. Il en était fier, mais pourquoi vous riez? Non, ne le jugez pas. Vous qui ne connaissez pas les vertiges et la peur. Vous êtes faussement heureux, vous troquez vos valeurs. Lui, il est tout mon monde et bien plus que ça. Seul je crie son nom quand vient le désarroi. Et puis tout s'effondre quand il n'est plus là. J'aimerais tellement lui dire, mais je n'ose pas. Lui qui me fait tourner dans le vide, vide, tourner dans le vide, vide, tourner dans le vide. Il m'a fait tourner dans le vide, 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 tourner, tourner dans le vide, tourner dans le vide. Il m'a fait tourner dans le vide, tourner dans le vide, tourner dans le vide. Il me fait tourner dans le vide, tourner dans le vide, tourner dans le vide, tourner dans le vide. Il me fait tourner.
Peace.
Fuck off, hoes.